All right, Kenman here, and today we have a fun little JJ's knife kit, the Trapper. This was one of the gifts I received from my family over Christmas. I have a few nephews, they also received one, so the three of us all put a couple of them together. I saved mine to make a little video, share with all of you. Let's get into it. This is a fun little kit. So the JJ's knife kit, the Trapper, complete wooden pocket knife kit. Genuine spring action, ages 7 and up, made in America. This kit is a craft project for adults and children to do together. The kit contains small parts. Adult supervision required, not recommended under 7. Includes all parts and instructions. The blades are unsharpened. And then what's inside the kit. Should we get into it? We'll put this thing together. It's a fun one. If you do have some younger ones that want to get into knives and would like to learn about some of the parts and how some of them are made, this could be a nice little option to pick up. We had a fun time putting the other ones together. Let's see how this one goes. All right, if you want to take a screen cap of this side, that's the instructions. So I'm going to set that here, and then I'm going to follow along. We'll get everything out. We've got 3 pins, a blade with a little nail neck spot, one of the springs, spring number 2, the other blade. Got a spade blade and a clip point, looks like. And the handles. Very cool, very cool. All right, we'll get the tin out of the way. Step 1, before assembling, make sure all the holes are clear. They are. And all the wood parts are clean and clear. One of the body pieces has an emblem and the other does not. Lay the one without the emblem down on the table. So the smaller end is to the right and the straight edge is at the bottom. So like that. There we are. Step 2. Stack the 2 springs and place them in the center pin as shown. Try to get it all on here so we can all... Wow, this is a tiny little... Almost have to cut this bag. There we go. So we have 3. So we need to put one there and put one there. And those just push through so they're flush on the other side. Next step, we need to put the springs on. So it looks like we're putting, stack the 2 springs on the center pin. So just the center pin. Like so. Place the 2 blades on the right pin. The more pointed blade should be on the top as shown. Thumb notches facing up. So then that would mean we put the spade blade in first. And then this one. All right. There we are. Step 5, place the other body piece with the emblem facing up on the top so the center and right holes are aligned with the 2 pins. Press together so the pins are firmly seated. So we are going to go over those 2 pins and sandwich together. All right. Step 6, this is the last step of assembly. You may need to get an adult to help with this step. I did notice we did struggle with this part a little bit. It worked, but it did require a little, you'll see. The step requires you to squeeze the knife together in order for the spring holes to align. pick up the entire assembly, be careful, squeeze, push the spring through, your knife is assembled. So as you can see, this isn't quite lined up because there is some tension on that spring. So what you need to do is actually push it so that it is lined up and then push them through. So it requires a little bit more because you get to here and now you need to push this one over and get it lined up like that. I've got a screwdriver a little flat so I can push. There we go. Now we need to get the second one to line up. Sorry, that's not easy to do, let alone get it on camera at the same time. I'm going to get ready to push over with this. There we go. And now the last one. See if I can turn it around and come from this way. So I'm just trying to push it to line those holes up. Like I said, it's kind of difficult to get that pushed over. You almost need two people or a table or an extra little piece to push against like this. And we got it. Woo! The struggle is real. We have done it. We have done it. Let's wipe off our little residue there. Little sawdust kind of a work. So this is something too. You could go and paint it if you want. It says it's easier to take apart and reassembly after it's been done. The spring will improve after time. You can put wax on it to make it a little bit smoother as well. But you can take it apart, put it back together if you wanted to paint this or even maybe sand the blades. Let's try them out. It's going to be a little stiff at first. So there's the first one. So you can see the actual spring acts like a spring would on a lock back, and then it clicks in. Just like any type, or not lock back, I'm sorry, slip joint. You guys enjoying this video? Kind of a fun little kit. If so, hit the like button. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. Jay. We had fun putting these together. So there's the second one. I'll show that action. You can see when it's in, the spring is flat, the back is flat. Start opening it, the spring comes up. And you get it out and it clicks smooth across there, just like a normal slip joint would, except for this is all wood. Fun little cutout, nice little kit. So there we are. That's the spay blade. Close that one up. Got the access for the nail nick there. Let's get some measurements on this thing, huh? Might as well do it right. And 6 1/4 end to end with a 2 3/4 inch blade. They're both 2 3/4 inch. As you can see, they both come out the same distance with a 2 5/8 cutting surface with a little curve on the belly and 3 1/2 inch on the handle. Nice kind of compact slip joint here. Blade length width 0.11, handle 0.49, pretty solid standard size here, 0.76. Battery's about to die. How many more are we going to get before it is gone? We're getting so legit here. These are fun little kits. I kind of want to take this apart, customize it, paint it up, do some stuff, maybe sharpen up the edge a little bit. 0.53. That is light. We'll put it against the Rosecraft 3.31 and my Christmas case 2.32. Ultralight, obviously, 0.531, but we can't discriminate. We'll check it out, do that full-on comparison here. Let's open. Why is that? I just cut my thumbnails. I got them too short. I couldn't even get in there. Won't be able to do it the real one either. The Rosecraft. This is the Stinking Creek sow belly. Kind of similar in size. It's only one blade, but I figured it was probably the closest to this. This is kind of, what do they call that? Like kind of a Barlow type of a look with that handle shape. Size-wise, though, almost the same. This one's got a significantly stiffer half stop. Here's my case muskrat, just for that size comparison there for you. So it's kind of very similar and reminiscent of this style of knife. It's a fun little kit. If you got any of these, would you consider getting one, checking it out? Or do you have someone who's got someone that maybe wants to learn about some stuff, or even use it as like a kit? I think this would be kind of fun to get a few people to get them and then have everyone try to customize it out and make it their own and see what everybody comes up with. Comment below. What do you think? Red. Customization coming soon, KDK style. Stay sharp. We'll see you soon.